Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in the microscopic corner here on the internet. Welcome to the darkest depths. Just kidding. I don't know how you found me, but hello, how you doing? And if you happen to be a real-time strategy fan like I am, you might have been eyeing down a particular game called Broken Arrow. That's probably why you clicked on this video. I sure have, and my eyes have been on this video game for a couple of years now, not only because it looks like the classic World in Conflict game. If you know about that, leave Stooge a comment below. Those are for the real gamers. I'm just kidding. But let's sit back and have a chat about the long-awaited Broken Arrow. First and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, I purchased this game because I've been waiting so patiently and so long for a large-scale, real-time military strategy game to hit the Steam marketplace, because a lot of these strategy games, to be honest, on Steam, I personally don't find as fun to play due to the fact I think they lack the scale and features that Broken Arrow has to offer. And as a casual player too, I think the game itself is accessible to me because I'm not getting crushed in every match like I do in Age of Empires. But bear with me, I'm still learning Broken Arrow. There's a lot happening in the game at one given time. Okay, as soon as I loaded into my first match, I couldn't tell you how many times I was just drawing comparisons to World in Conflict. But this game has so many similarities to World in Conflict. I'm pretty sure they took some inspiration from the game. You might be hearing that name a good amount this episode, so each time I mention World in Conflict, you could plug your ears or something. I mean, look at the UI, World in Conflict. Look at the landscape, World in Conflict. You see my point? Okay. But if you're excited for a video game release, you know that feeling. However, I have not been this excited for release in a very long time because Broken Arrow is probably everything I can ask for in a large-scale military RTS that isn't turn-based. In the footage you're currently seeing, okay, if you're still watching, I'm surprised if you are, thank you so much. I was trying my best to both help my teammates and navigate the game's features without just imploding completely. Oh, wait, hang on, where's my Viper going? Oh, it's toast. Oh my God, it's already gone. There it goes. No. The game itself, Broken Arrow, is so cool. When I first loaded in, I was shocked because we have infantry, we have tanks, we have jets. Okay, watch your jet. We got helicopters, we got supplies. If you want to launch a missile battery from your spawn into the enemy's capture point, I guess you can say, you can do that. And it's just such a cool experience. I think the game itself is very dynamic. There's not just one way you can attack an objective. The excitement alone was just getting me sidetracked as I was completely just nerding out like I am now. You could tell. Got some anti-aircraft. What's going on? Oh, they're trying to bomb. Oh my God, it sounds so good. What the fuck? I did, however, inform my team in the lobby before we jumped into the actual game that it was my first time playing this. I hope that would deflect some of the pressure on me as I was indiscriminately sending my tanks on suicide missions, partly due to the fact I forgot where I placed them. Rest in peace, my fellow tanks. With some javelins. Jesus. But as I was figuring out the game and its features and such, and indiscriminately sending my troops on suicide missions because I forget about them, blah, 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 the game reminded me so much of World in Conflict. I'm going to say it again, World in Conflict. It reminds me. About halfway through this session, though, I managed to start grasping the game and its features. Oh, let's attack this building. We got some gamers in here. Hit him with an airstrike. Come on. Oh, yeah, that's toast. Let's go. Oh, they're so done. Nice. Good job, good job. I started to send in more and more resources to objectives that would help support my team in the outcome of the fight, rather than just, forgetting about them and I don't know where I placed them and such. As I said before, Broken Arrow has a good amount of depth, and in this game, you get what they call decks, where you could customize your loadouts and such. But I just ended up rocking a default Dan deck and finding out really neat features as I press random buttons on my screen and wait to see what would happen next. And thank God they don't have a self-destruct button. Okay, back on the topic of Broken Arrow decks. I want to state that I didn't know how much you can customize these decks, okay? As I was rocking the default Dan deck, as I just stated, apparently you could have bombers come in too, and you could have AC-130s. I think you could don't quote me on this, I may be wrong, but I think you could put tanks in your AC-130 and troops, and then just have them, and then just drop them off at an objective, which I find really cool. Or you could just have a AC-130 and just drop like a fat ass JDAM on an objective, which happened during this match, and we'll get to that point. I mean, how can we talk about self-destruct buttons, okay, after we're talking about dropping fat ass JDAM bombs on objectives, where we could just have all these neat battles taking place around the map? Pardon me, sorry for my manners for ignoring this. Whilst I was running blind for practically the first half of the match, almost every objective had their own battle going on for control, and I was over there looking at the trees and saying, wow, that's cool, I can hide there in the trees. That's so cool. They just ambushed us. I did manage to get a grasp of things as the game went on, as it would capture an objective and flush out the enemies in a tactical assault I planned all by myself like a war general. That's our goal right now. Let's push across to E. Let's see. So what I want to do is I think there's a let's go. Should we get across? Go. Nice. We'll move our javelin guys in there. We have some more marines. We'll put them in this building. And then we're not done yet with this fiesta. Let's spawn in a helicopter. Okay, we're taking E. I took E. Let's go. And I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that, because man, that assault was so cool. I'm not gonna show where I got blown up, but okay, yeah, so we got a javelin squad there. I just wanted to see. I should put out recon. I should have did recon. Oh my god, completely slaughtered my jet with my helicopter. See, I am putting numbers on the board even if I'm stumbling around blind. But excuse me, I forgot to mention one major feature in this game: explosions and sound design. Tank and stab. Yeah. Oh my god. What is that? A B2 Spirit. I don't even have that in my deck. That's crazy. It's only fair that I mentioned dropping 2 fat-ass JDAM bombs, that it was appropriate to cut in and show you an actual explosion in the game. Doesn't matter if it was on our side or their side. I think it was just really cool, to be honest. Let's do this. Let's do a run on this, and let's put on Precision Strike. Oh my god.
Strike area confirmed.
Did they just, was that a nuke? Did they just drop a JDAM or an atom bomb? That's cool. Since that's our segue into the last topic, the first thing I noticed when I joined my first game that you see here, or heard, was sound design. Oh, nice barrage. Nice barrage. Push. Now we can go. Sound design is a major pillar in game design, so if you get that right, you're pretty much on track. I can't thank the developers of Broken Arrow for getting that right, at least. The game just came out, so not even came out. I bought this game 3 days early. I got the early access, not even out yet. So I'm sure they're gonna fix things. So if anybody wants to complain, I mean, don't come complaining to me, because there are 2 things that I focus on when I'm playing a video game, and we'll get to that point in a second. But now I can place speakers on my desk and listen to the sound of 10,000-pound bombs smashing in the ground. Whew, there it is. There's the mother bomb. I was waiting for that one to come hit our objective. We'll leave it at that as I wrap up this episode. But the things that I focus on when I'm playing a video game are the price. Okay, is it $80? If so, check the box. I'm just kidding. Okay, but to be real with you guys, the thing that I look for when I play a game, is it fun? Okay, good, because that's all that matters. And I plan on doing many more Broken Arrow episodes in the future. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next episode. 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. 18 victory points. I think we did a good job there, ladies and gents. First game, first win.